Let me run that right back. See, I got Facebook right here, and I got YouTube right here. Let me run that back for YouTube. Praise Yah, hallelujah. It's your boy Yahudah, and I'm back with another episode of Word of Mouth. Hey yo, even the priests and prophets got tricked. It's things that's gonna be happening that will trick anybody who's not studied, who's not locked in, who's not focused on the scriptures. Like if you're not locked in right now, if you're not focused on the scriptures, you will be tricked. Is what I'm saying basically. Um, you know, we're in a day and a time where technology is on a high level. Technology is on a high level. Hey, much love and respect everybody coming and going, yo. Hey, yo, this is a episode of Word of Mouth. This is the Word of Mouth platform, the home of truth and exposing all lies. The home of truth and exposing all lies. And check this out, y'all. For some reason, people are under the conception and under that some type of understanding that wicked people are dumb. Wicked people don't study. Like these people are very intelligent and they study. They study their stuff and they study your stuff. So if you're not studying, what's going to happen in this spiritual war? You're going to be tricked and you're going to get took out. It's very important that we stay in these scriptures, guys. Stay locked in. The best lie has truth in it. These people, they don't just use complete lies. They use truth with lies to trick you. You understand? We're in a time right now where technology is high. It's on a high level, guys. It's not like we're gonna go and just take these people's stuff and then it's not like they're just gonna go, hey, look over there and just take your stuff. It's a high level of strategy going on, is what I'm saying. Even if you're a person that studies the scriptures, you can be tricked too, depending upon how strong your faith is, how strong your mind is. You can be tricked with a lot of this stuff. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Okay? If knowledge is power, what happens if you don't have knowledge? What does that mean? If knowledge is power, what happens if you don't have knowledge? Talk to me, guys. If knowledge is power, what happens if you don't have knowledge? That means that you're gonna get overtook. You're gonna get completely wiped. In order to have a fighting chance in this spiritual war, you have to strengthen yourself with knowledge. The more you know, you're more prepared for all of these situations that are gonna come about. You understand? Much love and respect all my people who are watching this video right now. Much love and respect to everyone who's going to watch it later. What am I saying? I'm saying knowledge is power. The lack of knowledge will have our people destroyed. You're going to be completely wiped out. No defense system. Okay? You know, we're going to bring out receipts concerning these matters. Um, right now, when you're dealing with holograms, You're dealing with AI. You're dealing with uh, illusions on a level of that will make the best magician proud. Con, if an illusion tells a person's mind that it's real, it's real. Everything real and fake is based upon what your mind is telling you. If an illusion tells somebody mind something, that thing is real because the mind tell it is the mind. Your mind will tell you that that thing is real. I was watching Cat Williams. He said something funny and interesting. He said your mind doesn't know when. He said, but this is how he said it exactly. He said your mind don't know when you're bullshitting. Your mind doesn't know when you're bullshitting. Basically, excuse my language, but it's like if you tell your mind something, then how do your mind know that it's not real? It's real as far as your reality goes. So when you're looking at these things, you seeing these wonders, you seeing these Project Blue Beams shooting uh, real real life type images in the sky. How are you going to know that that's not real? If you're a person that believe in uh, the second coming, and then you see an image of somebody coming, how do you know that that's not real? How do you know that's fake? How do you know if anything is real? How do you know? So these are the things that I'm going over right now to prepare you for all of these lies and illusions and deceit. Not because I'm smart, because the scriptures speak about this stuff already. Don't fall for the trick when you already know. Don't fall for the trick when you already know what's going on, guys. That's not what we need to do, right? So I'm gonna bring out a couple receipts, guys. I'm gonna bring out a couple receipts, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this matter because it's a lot of people that feel like that they're smart. It's a lot of people that feel like, oh, that wouldn't happen to me, not me, right? It's a lot of people that feel like not me, and I'm here to tell you, you too, you will be tricked too. Anybody will be tricked if if King David did something wrong and had to ask for forgiveness, we'll do something wrong. If King Solomon did something wrong, we'll do something wrong. If Moses did something wrong, we'll do something wrong. We're not above none of this stuff, especially. So, the only way that we're going to be able to identify with the real or the fake is if we study, so we can identify what we're looking at. What you believe is your reality. So let's stay in this reality and not in our own reality within our mind, because the reality within our mind may not be. It may not go with reality outside, guys. That they call those people insane. Huh? People that live in their own reality. You have to stay in the realm of the living. Huh? So since I like you so much, I prepared I prepared a feast for you guys because guess what? In the midst of the word of mouth, uh, prophets can be tricked as well. This is also a special morning manna edition. Huh? And I'm in the ark right now. I'm in like the prayer. It's down in the down in the bottom. It's kind of hot like a boiler room, but it's off to the side. That's the spot that I got down here. So I'm in the ark. I'm just cruising, nice gentle cruise going eastward down the living stream of. We're on the live stream of living water right now. I'm down in the ark. I'm down in the special chamber that I have down here, down in the bottom chamber. I'm just chilling, doing what I do, and I have the spirit on me to send a message today, and it couldn't wait one more minute. And the message is this: make sure that you guys study, make sure that you guys are focused, because in the coming days and months and years, there's going to be a lot of things that you see that make you question your own belief system. There are things that you're going to see in the next days, weeks, months, years that make you question your own belief system, guys. If it ain't strong enough, if you're not locked in enough, you're not gonna you're gonna get overthrown, you're gonna get overtook and wiped completely out. You you men, you're in charge of your family. If you women don't have a man around and you're the leader right now, you have to make sure you study as well, because you can be tricked. If you're leading your family, leading your children, leading other people who follow you, you have to make sure that you study and lead them back to Yah properly. Yah will give you all the things that you need. You just have to make sure you stay diligent and stay on top of these things. Your studies from last year, your intense studies from last year or your prime year is not going to cover you for this year, guys. We have to lock back in, step back into your greatness, and proceed. Because guess what? There's a lot more work to be done, and there's a lot more great things for you to do. It's just a stepping stone. There's more to be done. Don't rely on the past years when you was zealous and you was full of energy and full of life, and you was doing a lot of work for y'all. Get back to that. There's no there's no such thing as, man, I used to really get it in for y'all. Guess what, guys? That's fine, because we all have a digesting process. Sometimes you digest what you study. You know, all every single moment of your life is not going to be intense study. Sometimes it's going to be intense digestion, intense thought, intense just just dissecting the food for thought, pondering. There's going to be years of praying, years of analyzing. Then there's also going to be things in life that teach you as well. Combine all these things. These are all forms of education. Education is not just reading. No, you need time to digest what you just ate. If you're reading, you need time to comprehend what you have read. Or just read and understand and comprehend what you're reading, step by step. Take your time. This work requires time and patience. It requires discipline and dedication, guys. Okay? To the priests, to all the people who Spirit called them to for the priest work and the prophethood, this requires huge amount of discipline, um, patience, consistency, and dedication, guys. It's in you to do. So don't worry about that part. Just chop that tree little by little every day and stay on top of it. There's no measurement of what you should do and how much of it you should do. Is based upon you, and you will know. Just be sincere and continue your work. That's what I'm saying to you guys. So we're gonna bring a couple scriptures out. We're gonna bring a couple scriptures out. We're gonna go Joshua 9:14, guys. Don't meet me there, beat me there. We're gonna go Joshua 9-14, guys. Joshua 9-14. Joshua 9-14, guys. Let y'all see this. Joshua 9-14. Y'all should be able to see that. And they said unto him, for a very far country thy servants are come because of the name of Yah thy Elohim. For we have heard the fame of him and all that he did in Egypt, huh? And all that he did to the two kings of Amorites. They were beyond Jordan, Sihon, king of Heshbon, and to God, king of Bashan, who was at Ashtaroth. And our elders and all the inhabitants of the country spoke to us, saying, take provision in your hand for the journey, and go to meet them, and say unto them, we are your servant, and now make ye covenants with us. You know? This our bread we took hot for our provision out of the houses on the day we came forth to go unto you. But now, behold, it is dry, and it is become crumbs. And these wineskins which were filled were new, and behold, they are rent, and these our garments and our shoes are worn by reason of a very long journey. And the men took their provision and asked not counsel at the mouth of Yah. And Joshua made peace with them and made a covenant with them to let them live, and the princes of the congregation swore unto them. Uh, so, so we see right here, they basically came with offerings, and then and the offerings by the time they got there, they wasn't no good no more. Uh, you know, this is like this is like this is more like wisdom type stuff. This is more like this is more um this is more like um this is more like wisdom type stuff. We're gonna want to be wise. Basically, that's basically saying you're gonna want to be prepared for things properly. Kind of like Passover, not Passover, like kind of like Sabbath. Uh, you know, every 7 day we're supposed to keep Sabbath, and it's things that you're supposed to do. It's things that you're supposed to keep it holy, not buy, not sell, not do normal things. So we don't want to make excuses. We want to prepare properly. So part of studying is preparation. Preparation is huge. You want to prepare for these things. You don't want to have excuses and stuff. Excuses are going to get us in trouble. So you want to prepare properly. Yeah, concerning the future, you're gonna want to prepare properly. Things like you want to have water filters, you want to have gas masks, you want to have things, all the things that you will want to have for your bug out bag. In the case of things happen, you have to just go. This is called preparation. You don't want to you don't want to get into the wilderness and be like, oh man, I ain't got no water in this thing. I thought I filled it with water. Oh man, I thought I had some food in here. It rotted. I thought I had food that didn't rot, but I didn't. So it's like preparing properly will have us in a better situation. Make sure that you prepare properly. Make sure that you have all these things in order, guys. If you got kids, and you got other people who life depend on you, make sure you do these things. You got people life on the line. Let's go 1 Kings 22 and 21. 1 Kings chapter 22, verse 21. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Don't meet me there, beat me there. 1 Kings chapter 22, verse 21. 1 Kings chapter 22, verse 21. And there came forth the Spirit and stood before Yah and said, I will entice him. And Yah said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth and will be a lion spirit in the mouth of all the prophets. And he said, thou shalt entice him and shalt prevail also. Go forth and do so. Now, therefore, behold, Yah have put a lion spirit in the mouth of these thy prophets, and Yah has spoken evil concerning thee. You see what I'm saying, guys? Yah put a lion spirit on a lot of these so-called prophets and priests and righteous people that he's speaking on YouTube and speaking on Facebook and speaking on Instagram and speaking on TikTok. Y'all put the lion spirit on some of these people that's opening their mouth and speaking upon the scriptures. They're lying. Y'all put a lion spirit on them to do that. You have to study to be able to know, the difference between the truth and a lie. If you haven't studied, how would you know? You have no way of knowing if you didn't study, guys. So the Most High put these people in place to do these. So the false prophet was put in place by Yah. Otherwise, why would they be in the position that they're in? A lot of people say people get all type of rewards for being wicked and evil. I understand that part, but Yah still put those people in position to do those things. Let me explain to you guys. It's a thing called evil, right? And evil was created to deal with the wicked people. Evil has a righteous purpose. The purpose for evil is to deal with wicked people. Let me explain something to you guys. Maybe you're not informed on this type of stuff. But there are people in the world that are considered bad, right? And these bad people, they have to have some form of punishment. They have to, and so if it's a bad person or a person that's dangerous or a person that's on that type of level, it has to be people on that level or higher to punish them people. You understand? So there's a thing called evil, and there's a power called that you guys call God, right? The creator of all things, and this entity and this power created evil. That's what I'm saying. This power created evil, and evil has a purpose. The purpose of evil is to deal with wicked people. What they say, it's a dirty job, but somebody got to do it. Somebody has to deal with that evil. Somebody has to punish that evil. And you know what does that? So all the wicked people, that's their punishment. When you do wickedness, your punishment is wickedness. Okay? So so we know that Yah set up these situations, and proof to that is the situation with Job. We see that Job had a conversation with Satan concerning Job. So Yah spoke to Satan concerning Job, and Satan basically was like, the only reason why Job followed you is because you bless him. You give him so much. You take care of him. But if you took away some of that stuff, I guarantee you he'll turn his back on you. That's what Satan told to. That's what Satan told Yah. Yah said, "You can try. It's not gonna work. You can do everything you want to do, but just don't take his life. You do anything you want. You just don't take his life." But that's my proof that Yah enticed people to do those things. Just like Yah enticed the prophet and put lies in their mouth. So what I'm saying, my message is study the scriptures thoroughly, therefore you won't be tricked in these situations. Do you think that people use do you think that people use 100% lies to do these things that they're doing? No. Do you think people are tricking people by the hundreds of thousands and millions? They're tricking people by hundreds of thousands and millions because they use very good lies, because very good lies is usually truth mixed with lies. You're not going to just trick people with 100% lie that don't make no sense. That doesn't make sense. What they do is they use truth with lie. Huh? This is what's going on. If you don't study, you're not going to be, you're going to get overthrown, you're going to get wiped out. And if you got and if your family follow you, if your family follow you and other people follow you, what does that mean? That means a lot of blood is on your hands. We got a job to do too. Just like so right now, as we speak right now, while I'm talking to you guys, there's wicked counsel right now putting together. They stirring that pot. They stirring that witch's pot right now. These people stirring a pot right now while we playing around, while we worrying about who finna get in the playoffs, while we worrying about what's the next movie coming out, while we worrying about the video game, while we worrying about I'm finna go get some, I'm finna go meet up with this chick and be a whoremonger, right? Why we're talking about some, you know, I'm trying to go look, I'm trying to go hit this lick and get this money. I'm trying to get this content together to get this money. In the midst of all that, they brewing that pot right now, getting them elixirs ready for you, getting that new COVID ready for you. Oh yeah, finna hit you with them new drones. Got that new AI coming for you. Got those new bills and laws coming for you. Oh yeah, they got something coming for you. So while we are distracted, not paying attention, I'm gonna tell you guys something. There is no good or bad. There is no smart or dumb. Ain't nobody smart. There's no dumb. There's only you know what you focus on. If you focus on women, you're gonna have a lot of women, but you might get an STD, and it might fall off. And women, some might go up in there and look so nasty, you wouldn't even want to go to the doctor and show them your stuff because it looks so bad. Shalom, shalom. I see you messaging there, sir. You said, "Am I Muslim?" No, sir. Muslim, from my understanding, Muslim is uh students or servants. So a lot of people can say that they're a servant or a student. Do I study Islam? No, sir. I study the similarity between, and I'll do a side note to this to all my Muslim brothers out there. Much love and respect. Shalom. Peace. I do a video for all my people in Islam. The similarity is we all follow Abraham, but the problem is we had one brother because you know the Muslim, the people that follow Islam is pretty much our brother. The problem was you left the house early, so a lot of the teachings you forgot about. But we're the ones that teach the world. We are here to teach the world. That's our duty and that's our job. But to answer your question, no, I'm not a Muslim. Um, but I do another special concerning my Muslim brothers because we're all going to follow Yah one way or another. When you read the Quran, it'll tell you about our Israel, and it'll tell you about our people, and it'll tell you what Allah felt about our people. Allah is a single term that means power. Allah is a Hebrew word. Aramaic, the Arab language is Hebrew. So there's a lot of similarities there. I'll do a side note to the for all my Muslim brothers out there. I'll do a video for you guys. Come. But right now, let's lock back in. This is an episode of Word of Mouth, guys. And we're talking about the prophets can be tricked. If you don't study, you will be tricked. This is a special morning manna edition because we on a live stream of Living Water right now. I'm down in the ark right now. I'm in the lower chamber of an ark right now, and I was just sitting down here. I was just chilling, you know. I'm chilling. I'm in the scriptures. I'm chilling. I'm in the scriptures, guys, and I had the spirit on me to put a video out concerning prophets being tricked. Knowledge is power. Lack of knowledge leave us destroyed. We get wiped out. We don't have a chance. So what do? I come on here to give the information, to spark the thought, to invoke you guys to go out and do your studies. Y'all don't deal with laziness. Y'all don't deal with cheat sheets. Y'all don't deal with you learning off my work. No, me learning off his work. That's not how it goes. You have to do your own study. It's just like you working a job. How you gonna get paid off my work? That don't work. You have to do your own hours. That's how you get that's your reward, the hours. Just like a job. It's not salary. This is hourly job. You have to put your hours in. Huh? So I got some more receipts, guys. Let's go Jeremiah. Let's go Jeremiah, guys. Let's go Jeremiah. Let me show you guys this. Let me show you guys this. Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about that. That's just something to do, guys. Ain't no big deal. All right. We're going to go Jeremiah. We're going to go Jeremiah. We're going to go Jeremiah 20 and 7, guys. Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 7. Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 7. Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 7. I can see that. Jeremiah 2 and 7. O Lord, thou hast enticed me, and I was enticed. Thou hast overcome me, and hast prevailed. I am become laughing stock all of I've become a laughing stock all the day. Everyone mocked me. For as often as I speak, I cry out. I cry violence and spoil, because the word of Yah is made a reproach unto me, and the vision. So basically, Just like verse 7. Yah, thou hast enticed me, and I was enticed, and thou hast overcome me and has prevailed, and I have become a laughing stock. So basically what I'm saying to you guys is, if you don't study, you're going to be a laughing stock. People are going to laugh at you like, he don't know what the hell he's talking about. First of all, you don't know what you're talking about. What you're saying is not making sense and it's not true. You, just like y'all said, you have enticed me. You overcome me and prevail. So it's just like saying you're not studying enough. You're running your mouth. You're watching this video and that's becoming true in your mind. You're watching that person's video and that video is becoming true in your mind. Well, listen, your mind is so powerful that if you tell your mind something, it's true. If you tell your mind something, it is true. It's a true thing. If you think that you're gonna die, your body is getting in I'm about to die mode. It's a thing called false flag, right? And in the midst of your false flag, your body, the inside of your body is acting like it's a real thing. It's not a drill. It's actually going on, guys. It's a thing that people get called heart attack, right? And these things happen sometimes, even if the situation is not the real thing and it's a drill, your body tell you that it is real. Some people die in their sleep. Some people have physical things that happen to them in their sleep because their mind tell them that it's real. Okay? The only thing that'll help you in this situation is knowledge. What you don't know will hurt you. What you don't know will hurt you. Oh, so you think that because you don't know something, you're not gonna get punished? It doesn't work like that. None of this works like that. You're gonna get punished for stuff that you don't know. Just like in the good old US of A. If Trump drop a new law right now, and guess what? A couple months pass, you get caught breaking that law that you had no idea of. You're still gonna pay for it. Doesn't matter if you know it or not. It's an active law. It's a current active law, and guess what? You're gonna pay for it. Huh? Understand that, guys. This is the episode of word of mouth. The prophets and priests will be tricked too. This is a morning manna edition. Because look, let me paint the picture for you guys. Pay attention. It's free. Please pay attention. It is free. Let me paint the picture. Right now, I'm on a live stream of living water. And I'm flowing eastward. I'm in the lower chamber of an ark right now. I'm in the lower chamber. I can feel the stream. It's a gentle stream going eastward. I'm on the live stream of living water right now. This is the morning manna edition. I'm in the lower chamber of an ark. And I'm going eastward. I got a bowl of manna over there. I got a bowl of manna I have to eat before morning. This is food for thought. This is food for thought, guys. I'm eating manna. Listen, side note, manna is heavenly food. The Torah is heavenly food. I share some of my manna. I have too much. I can't eat it all. It's gonna be spoiled by tomorrow. This is not USA American food. This is not poison. This doesn't have an unlimited shelf life. You have to eat it now, or it's gonna be spoiled by the morning. You have to eat it. I have too much for myself. So what do? I give you guys some. This is heavenly food that's not of this earth. Hence, Torah, heavenly food of not of this earth. Morning manna. This is the morning manna edition. Huh? And what are we talking about? That the prophets and priests, the saints, and the set apart ones of the Most High. The elect of that 1/3 stop. Please study in these tough times because you will be tricked. There are false prophets that the Most High are sending out to weed out the good and bad, weed out the obedient. Let me rephrase that. Weed out the obedient and disobedient. Huh? Oh yeah, the Most High tests us too. The Most High don't want no cheaters. The Most High gonna know which one of you guys are cheating anyway. He's gonna weed you out, and you're gonna be out of there. You're gonna get overcome and overthrew. You're gonna be gone. So my suggestion is to study this stuff. Let's go Ezekiel 14 and 9. Let's go Ezekiel 14 and 9. Shalom, everybody in the comment section. It's true, we got to study on our own and rest. We have to study. We got to study. Ramadan. Yeah, I see you down there. I see you down there. Much love and respect to you, Ak. I see you down there. It's very important that we study, Ak. Very important. It's not going to be no division. It's not going to be no division here soon, guys. It's not going to be no, oh, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, it's not going to be none of that. That's going to be eliminated. And I already know that's why I don't deal with that stuff. I deal with all y'all. No matter what we say that we doing, Leviticus 19, I got love for my people. Period. I understand what's going on. We're in different points of the race, but we are all racing though. We all in the race. We just in different positions of the race, but we all racing. Let's believe that. We're gonna go Ezekiel 14 and 9. Ezekiel 14 and 9, guys. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Ezekiel 14 and 9. Ezekiel 14 and 9. And when the prophet is enticed and speak of a word, Yah has enticed that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. Look what it say, guys. And when the prophet is enticed and speak of word, Yah has enticed the prophet. See what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to you guys. Let me pop back out right quick. Hold on. This is what I'm saying to you guys. Let me go back in there. Let me go back in there. Hold on. Let me go back in there for the people. Just for the people's sake. Just for the people's sake. One more time. Just for the people's sake. Just for the people's sake. Let me show you. This is Ezekiel 14. Ezekiel 14, verse 9. Ezekiel 14, verse 9. And when the prophet is enticed and speaketh a word, Yah has enticed that prophet. And I will stretch out my hand upon him and destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. Huh? Now look. Now check this out. Now look, guys. Look. I'm gonna break it down. Let me break it down, guys. Let me break it down to you. I got Facebook right here, and I got YouTube right here. This is an episode of Word of Mouth. We're talking about the prophets and priests. They can be tricked too. If you don't study, you're going to be tricked. I'm just bringing out receipts to show you Yah does this stuff. When you see somebody, whoever you consider a false prophet, whoever you consider a false teacher, Yah set that person up. Have you ever seen a false prophet, a false preacher, a false teacher, whatever you call that? Have you ever seen a person like that teaches lies and very successful in life? You be like, how is this person successful? Yah did that. Why do y'all do that? So he can weed out the true followers and the fake followers. Because some of you guys want different type of rewards. You want money. You want notoriety. You want clout. You want a big name. You want status. You want a good career. And what I'm telling you is you can have all of those things, but you can't have all of those things. You get it? You can have all of those things, but you can't have all of those things. If you have eyes to hear, then you feel me. If you have eyes to hear, then you feel me. Because you can have all those things, but you can't have all those things. So what I'm saying to you guys is, what do you want? Do you want knowledge or do you want power? Because knowledge is power, but if you want power, you can't have knowledge and power, but knowledge is power. If you have eyes to hear, then you can feel me. Because guess what? The lack of knowledge leave all of our people destroyed, all of our people overthrown, overcome, and wiped completely out. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. If you think that your weapons don't help you in spiritual war. Not weapons of the world. Weapons of the world won't help you in spiritual war. So if you're doing training, if you're doing physical training and training with weapons, that's good. But you're still not training spiritually. It's a different fight. And as we see, Yah put these people in place. And if you're not studying enough, you're going to be tricked. Nobody is above being tricked. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys, there is no good or bad. There's only obedient and disobedient. There's no good. Don't think that you're good. I'm not good. I'm not smart either. Nobody is smart. You only know what you study. You only know what you focus on. I don't focus on tap dancing, so I don't know how to tap dance. But if I focus on tap dancing, I will learn how to tap dance and put my time and dedication. That's anything. Your mind is so powerful. Anything you focus on, you will accomplish and conquer. You just have to continue and don't stop. So with these scriptures, you must study, guys. Don't rely on your studies from 3 years ago or when you first became zealous of this knowledge. Don't rely on the first 3 years when you learned this stuff and you was just studying every day and every day and every day. 5 years passed, you study a little bit. 5 more years passed, you rely on what you used to study. There's no further education. That's the problem. Continue your education, guys. Continue. Don't rely on old information. Don't rely on old research. Don't rely on old studies. Because when you read the scripture, there are things that are always being revealed to you as you read, constantly being revealed to you. You want to continue your education, guys. Continue. This is an episode of Word of Mouth. And it is coming to a conclusion, guys. As you can see, this frankincense and myrrh incense, you can see that it's coming to a conclusion, guys. Can you see that? This is frankincense and myrrh incense, if you was interested and curious. This is frankincense and myrrh incense, if you was curious and interested. And as you can see, just like this incense, it's coming to an end. This ark is flowing eastward down the live stream of living water. I'm on the ark. I'm flowing eastward, going down the live stream of living ark. This is a morning manna edition. I got a bowl of manna here. It's a little bit too much, so I'm trying to give you guys some. This is heavenly food that's not made on earth. Manna is not growing trees on earth. Manna is not food that's prepared by humans. Manna is food given directly to the Most High, to the children of Israel. What am I doing? Giving you manna that was made by Yah for the people of Israel. This is heavenly food. This is not of this world. So that's what I present to you today. And what I'm saying is study so you won't be tricked. In these times, we got all of these project trick everybody. Project Bluebeam, project this, project that, holograms, drones, androids. Listen, it's gonna be a lot of stuff out there to trick you. If you don't study, you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. I got a few more. I got like 2 or 3 more verses. Let's get it. I got 2 or 3 more verses. We're gonna go proverb. We're gonna go proverb, guys. We're gonna go Proverb chapter 1, verse 2. Proverb 1 and 2. Proverb chapter 1, verse 2. Proverb chapter 1, verse 2. Proverb chapter 1. And we can actually start at 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. Much love. To know wisdom and instruction, to comprehend the word of understanding. To receive the discipline of wisdom, justice, and right and equal. To give prudence to the simple, to the young man, knowledge and discretion. So basically, listen what it says, guys. To know wisdom and instruction, to comprehend word of understanding. You have to comprehend this stuff, guys. You have to comprehend. You have to comprehend what you're reading. It's not about reading. It's not about reading. And you don't have time to comprehend. You don't have time to digest the food for thought. You need time to digest the food for thought, guys. Come on, let's continue. You got to comprehend the word, right? To receive discipline of wisdom, you got to have this discipline of wisdom, justice, wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge that's in action. You're supposed to practice what you preach. Wisdom is practicing what you preach. Wisdom is knowledge in action. Justice. Listen, you see this right here? Look, guys. Look. Wisdom and justice. You see that? Wisdom, justice. You can't ask for justice if you don't know the law. You can't expect justice if you don't know the law. You can't receive justice if you don't know the law. You don't even know the law, so how could you have justice? You have to know the law. The law is in the first 5 books. You have to know this stuff. Right? You have to know this stuff. Let's stay in Proverbs and go to chapter 4. Let's go on Proverbs. Let's go to chapter 4, verse 13, guys. Proverbs chapter 4. We're gonna go verse 13. Because you have to study this stuff. You have to study. Verse 13. Take fast hold of instruction. You have to take fast to this instruction, guys. The instructions is this Torah. That's the instructions. Let her go. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. Who is she? Wisdom. Who is she? Wisdom. Who is she? Torah. She is your life. Like, don't let go of her. Everybody wants you to let go of her. Everybody wants you to let go of her. All you do is talk about the scripture. All you do is talk about the Bible. All you do is talk about the Bible. Like, can we just talk? Can we just know your thoughts? Can we just know your thoughts? Why you always talk about the Bible? What do you feel though? What's your thoughts? What's your feeling? What are you feeling? This ain't therapy time. This is your time. Like, everybody want to know what's your feeling, what's your thoughts. Y'all know what the Bible says, but what's your thoughts? My thoughts is the Bible. That's what you call set apart. That's what you call the Holy Spirit, a spirit of the scriptures, of a person of the scriptures, we should all have the same spirit. Not because we have the same zodiac, we got the same sign. No, because we have the same ways. We have the same way. This is our similarity. This would make us similar. If you keep the commandments, everybody keep the commandments have the same spirit. You have the spirit of righteousness. Why? Because we don't steal, we don't lie, we don't scam people. We honor our mother and father. We keep Sabbath. This is what give you the Holy Spirit. This is what give you the set apart spirit. This is what make all of us similar. They say, listen, we tired of that. You do that all day, every day. We want to know what you guys think. We want to know what's on your mind. And what the scriptures just say. Let's go back to it. What the scriptures just say. What did the scriptures just say, guys? It said, hold on to it. Don't let it go. Put that a little closer. Can y'all see that? Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. This is our life. You understand? This is our life, guys. Let's keep going. I got two more verses, guys. Two more verses. Two more chapters, rather. We're gonna go to Psalms. We're gonna go chapter Psalm. We're gonna go to the book of Psalms, chapter 119. We're gonna go to the book of Psalms, 119. We're going to the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 104. 119, 104. 119, 104. Psalms chapter 119, verse 104. Don't meet me there, beat me there. 119, 104. For thy prophets I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. Shalom, shalom, everybody coming in. Shalom, everybody coming in. This is word of mouth. And we're talking about prophets can be tricked too. People who study these scriptures can be tricked too. People who live this lifestyle many years can be tricked too, guys. You have to stay in your scriptures. You have to stay prayed up. You have to stay in this stuff, guys. Don't depart from it. Stay within the scriptures. That way you won't be tricked. What am I doing? I'm bringing out scriptures to strengthen people and spark the thought of these things. It's not so much about being overthrown. It's about being aware of it. To be aware is to be alive, guys. Psalms chapter 119, verse 104. For thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. None. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Huh? So basically, it's like saying this. It's like saying this. Hey yo, like I said before. Let me pop back out. Like I said before, your brain don't know. Your brain don't know when. Like if you tell your mind something, that's what it believes. Huh? If you don't know that, if you don't know this, if you don't stay in tune with the scriptures, you're going to be tricked. The Most High put false prophets in position to trick you, just like He did with Job. Why did He make that deal with Satan to trick Job? Why did He do that? You have to study these things. It's like life is not about you watching a video of somebody talking about the Bible and you believe in that without doing research. You're supposed to do research. You're supposed to study this stuff. It's very, very important that you study this stuff, guys. We have to. Come on. I got one more for y'all. This This was an episode of Word of Mouth. Hold on 1 second. This was an episode of Word of Mouth. And guess what, guys? The prophets can be tricked too. The prophets and priests and set apart ones of the elect, 1/3 stock, can be tricked too. If King David can be tricked, we can be tricked. If King Solomon can be tricked, we can be tricked. If Moses can be tricked, we can be tricked. If these great men made mistakes, we can make mistakes. We're going to make mistakes. So my warning is, make sure that you stay in these scriptures, guys. Keep the law, statutes, commandments is very, very important. Stay on the right side of the Most High. Therefore, you're protected. You can't protect yourself. The weapons that you have are not enough. Okay? We're in a spiritual war. There are prophets of the false narrative that's leading you they're leading you they're leading you away from Yah, guys. They're leading you away from Yah in the way of danger. What am I trying to do? Yo, y'all going the wrong way. You going the wrong way. Back that way. Hey, what y'all doing? Come back this way. Y'all about to die that way. That's a slaughterhouse. This is what I'm saying. Wake up, snap out of it. You're walking right to a fucking ledge. Excuse my language. The ledge is there. I can see it. For some reason, you're looking up and you're about to fall in a pit. What do? I make a video to warn you guys of this stuff. Don't have false pride thinking that you know a lot, relying on information from the past, relying on your zealous from the past. We need to get resilience. We need to get fired up, get enthused about this learning, get excited about this learning. Treat it like a job. Treat it like the woman that you're trying to hormone. Treat it like the woman you're trying to slut out, and be thorough about it. Be sincere. Give your all in this stuff. Give your all in this stuff, guys. There are people that are set up to trick you. They don't use all lies. They mix lies with truth, and it's very believable. It makes a lot of sense. The best lies are lies that make a lot of sense. It's hard to tell sometimes unless you're in your scriptures. You got to be in these scripts, y'all. Excuse me. You got to be in these scriptures. So my message is, stay in the scriptures, study thyself approved. Study, question everything, double check, triple check. This is an episode of Word of Mouth. Prophets can be tricked too, but it's also a morning manna edition. Right now, I'm in the lower chamber of the ark. I have a lot of work to continue. I just had to stop and do this video because the spirit was on me heavy to let my brothers and sisters know that don't be prideful. Nobody is smart. Nobody is dumb. We're only obedient and disobedient. Study, therefore you won't be tricked in these troubling times, because guess what? They got holograms in the sky. They got meteorites. They got spaceships. They got wars. They got bombs. They got everything going on. How in the hell is you going to know what's going on if you're not studied up, if you're not prayed up? You have to pray. You have to study. Build a council of people around you. Get with your elders. This is not a fight meant to fight alone. We're supposed to gather together. This is not meant to be by yourself. Yah didn't set it up that way. He set it up where we gather together. It's already in the scriptures. You don't have to think about it. We don't have to come up with a new plan. The plan is already there. All we got to do is follow the plan. Gather together. Iron sharpens iron. Something that you don't know, your brother know, she know. We come together. Guess what? We have a better picture of everything. You're not going to see everything by yourself. We need to gather together as a collective whole to see the things that we need to see. Because guess what? I might be able to be tricked. This brother might be like, no, that's some bull crap right there. No, hold on, bro. And I listen to him. Now I didn't get scammed because I listened to my brother. But if I was by myself, I might have got scammed. That's the importance of brotherhood. That's the importance of the council. What I don't have, you have. We use each other. This is not an I thing. This is a we thing. This is a us thing. It never will work if we're alone. We have to gather together. First of all, study yourself approved. What you don't know will hurt you. What you do not know will hurt you, guys. I got one more for you guys. I got one more. I got a lot of work to do, guys. I got a lot of work to do in this ark. This ark is a mess. I got to clean this thing up down here. I got to go up to the top. I'm tired thinking about it. I got a lot of work to do on this ark. We're gonna go Hosea 4:6. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I'm gonna leave you with this, guys. Hosea 4:6. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of Elohim, I also will forget thy children. See that? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, which you don't know will hurt you. Because thou hast rejected knowledge. We reject knowledge. If you see, if you see somebody on here speaking about knowledge, we talking about they didn't want to give out reparations. Side note, we coming. I got a whole episode for that coming next. It might not be next, but it's coming. Like, they didn't give us reparations. The United States, Israel, and Argentina said no. You got 50 other states that said they ain't say nothing. That's like saying no too. You ain't got eyes, so your eyes don't work no more. Your eyes don't work no more. Like, what's going on? So their eyes broke. Like, we in the midst of people saying they not giving our reparations. Over 400 years served. We working right now. What you talking about? Lack of knowledge. What happened? No reparations. They reject knowledge. You reject knowledge. We on here inform you on everything that's going on. You don't want to hear that. You want to hear. You reject this. And you want to hear that. Make it make sense. Let's continue. You reject knowledge. I will also reject thee. Y'all gonna reject you. So you don't want to hear what the prophet's telling you. You don't want to hear what the priest got to say. Y'all gonna reject you. Thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten my law of Elohim. I'll also forget thy children. Come. So, in closing, I strongly urge everyone in these tough times to stay deep within your scriptures. Everybody talking about, oh, you talk about the scriptures too much. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Stay in your scriptures. Stay focused. Stay determined. Stay dedicated. Stay disciplined. Come. They don't see what we see. And a lot of them people are going to be the ones that listen to these false prophets. Because these false prophets, they're very educated. Don't get it twisted. These false prophets are very educated in scripture and all type of other stuff as well. Very educated, highly intelligent. Don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate the situation. Nobody is too good to be tricked. Nobody is too smart to be tricked. Anybody can get it. Therefore, you have to stay in the scriptures. So with that, I bid everyone shalom.